the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Revive here, bringing you some more Call of Duty World War II content. You know what it is, right? Before we start today's topic and we start talking about it, which you can already tell what it is about, I just want to give a quick little shout out to two guys who got heart for sticking in the lobby when I just decided, hey, I'm gonna be annoying, I'm gonna use C4. I know how much people hate C4. I've been told on comments, oh wow, you use C4s, you're terrible, you're garbage. Okay, I'll take it, it's fine. I know people don't like C4s, but you gotta understand, man, they're fun to use. So I decided to be annoying. I wrecked the whole other team, not really. I mean, I managed to get what I think it was like 27 kills. I'm not too sure. Right, but I just got to give a quick little shout out to these two guys who got heart, mostly because I heard them kind of complaining over the mic, and usually that fuels me a bit. But their names are DerronTv and BallinLikeDrew. I will leave the way they're spelt in the description below. If you guys want to go at them, they did say they wanted their Xbox Live shouted out because they want more friends. I believe that's why they told me to just shout out their Xbox. I don't know. Regardless, if you guys want, just go at them for fun. I don't know. But yeah, you know, just saying this, yes, this has C4 in it. So if you're against C4, I haven't really uploaded a, you know, gameplay with me using C4 in a while. So, yeah, but ignore that. We're going to be talking about today's topic, which is why I don't want games to be remastered, specifically older Call of Duty games to be remastered. I mean, there's reasons, and we're going to get into that in today's video. All right, so I'm gonna talk about the first reason, and it's just because I've already played it. Now, I may be different from certain people, all right? I don't know, I could be different. Some people may like that. Now, this is the way I think of playing an older game. I think of it as watching a movie again. Now, I like watching movies twice, especially if they're good. For example, Black Panther was so good, you know, I'm gonna go watch it again for the second time. I haven't been able to watch it for the second time because I've been busy, but I'm gonna go watch it again. Right? Black Panther's a great movie, and therefore it has that nice rewatchability to it. But if you keep watching it over and over again, it'll get boring, and it's just the way things go. Same thing implies with Call of Duty in general, not just World War II. If you remaster an older game, it'll be good at first. I'm not gonna lie, guys. We're gonna be so hyped. We're gonna be like, let's use Modern Warfare 2 for example, because there's rumors about it. We would be hyped. I would be hyped. I'm not gonna lie. I would be like, holy crap, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, let's go. About to get a tactical nuke. But you have to think about it this way, guys. We had that whole game for a whole year. Would you really want it for a whole nother year? Think about it. It's a game you've already played. For those who haven't played it, I guess this wouldn't apply to you. But for those who have played it and played it in its prime, would you really want to play it again for a whole year? Would you, like, think about it? Good, because this is a game, like I said, you know the maps, you know the guns, you know what's coming. What else can they add besides guns and supply drops? You know, then that would kind of ruin the game like it did with Modern Warfare Remastered. You got to think about it that way, guys. Is playing an old game really what you want? Think about that, because I thought about it a bit and I was like, I really wouldn't want, you know, Modern Warfare 2 to take a cycle of a Call of Duty or to be added on like it was with Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. I really wouldn't want that. I would kind of just want one game, that way the player base isn't split, or one game that is new and fresh and something new to offer, really. So really, guys, I'm just saying, I think it's better to have something fresh than something that we've already played remastered. And though it does sound cool, like I said, I mean, it could have its drawbacks, and we're just probably going to hate the game even more. Because you got to think about it this way. There were some things in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, or Modern Warfare 2, I should say, sorry for saying remastered, that were just broken. I mean, the ACR was the most overpowered gun in the whole game. Like, mostly everyone would run the ACR. One Man's Army was just crazy. And then the streaks, though, the streaks, I gotta admit, were really fun. I would want to see those type of streaks return in a future Call of Duty. As long as it's, you know, kind of not fixed up, but, you know, a little bit more fun to use, I guess. But I don't know. The score streaks in Modern Warfare 2 were fun. I will give it that. I would like to see that remastered. But other than that, I mean, think about it. You're pretty much going to see people running only the ACR, the M4A1, and the AK-47, as well as the Intervention, as well as noob tubing, to be specific, going on. I mean, you got to think about it that way, guys. Though it's fun, it's nostalgic. That's really only what it is mostly nostalgicness. So, I mean, I really wouldn't want to see it because I want something fresh, and because some things in Modern Warfare 2 were kind of just overpowered and kind of ruined the game in some way. Now, I know many people will disagree with me, and that's fine. I want that. I want to hear you guys' opinions on all this, so definitely leave comments down below of what you think of remastering older Call of Duties. Also, another thing, which I guess could be the second point of it, most likely not. It could go with just this one point, but what new is there to offer? Like I said, we've already seen the maps, we've already used the guns, we know what basic trainings, what perks do what. We know pretty much everything about Modern Warfare 2 because we've played it before. So what new is there to offer? And I'm telling you guys, here's what's gonna ruin a remastered game because it happened in Modern Warfare Remastered. Supply drops, armory credits, or whatever they call it in that game. The addition of camos, which make no sense and weren't even in the game in the first place. I mean, yes, it's nice. They're gonna add little content that would have made the game, I wouldn't necessarily say better, but just kind of full, a little bit more full of content. Though that's nice, you gotta understand behind that content, you're gonna have to get supply drops. You're gonna have to spend some real money. That's just the way things are going for Call of Duty, and not just Call of Duty, every single game in the future. That's just the way things are going. Businesses and gaming companies are always trying to find a way to make money. And in Call of Duty, they just don't know how to handle microtransactions that well. So you put that in Modern Warfare Remastered, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Think about it, guys. You're probably just gonna ruin the game like you did Modern Warfare Remastered. Also, it's not original. You gotta think about that. The reason, well, for me at least, the reason I play Call of Duty is because every Call of Duty is a little different. There's always something either new or just something that kind of makes you want to play the game. There's always that thing. And though, yes, Modern Warfare 2 has tactical nukes, which I personally loved. I mean, the guns that they had were awesome. You have to think about it this way. Yes, remasters are fun. They can be fun. Trust me. They can. I think, well, Skyrim was remastered for like the newer next-gen consoles, and it was pretty good, I think. I only played it a bit. But you got to think about it this way. Call of Duty is a game. It's an arcade shooter, first of all. Let me start off with this. Call of Duty is an arcade shooter that is supposed to only last a year, and then we play the next one. Yes, some of them are very fun and memorable. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare, 4, Call of Duty 4. I mean, you gotta think about it this way. It's not original. It's something that has already been done in many other gaming, games. It's been done in many other games. I would personally like to see them implement stuff from Modern Warfare 2 or the older Call of Duties into a newer one. For example, more content at launch, better maps at launch, fun score streaks at launch, just a nice creative class system at launch, stuff like that. We don't need to complain and ask for a whole remaster because at the end of the day, we're just gonna relive the problems we're gonna relive the problems that the game had. My bad. We're gonna pretty much get bored of it the month it comes out because we've played it already, and they're gonna ruin it with supply drops. So why not just make a whole new Call of Duty? Implement stuff from older CODs into the new one. That's my whole thing. Like I said, yes, remasters can be fun. I want to keep implying that. I want to keep saying that because I don't want people to think that I'm against remasters. I just think they shouldn't really be done in Call of Duty, at least. This is a game that's supposed to just be played a whole year, get max rank, or however you play it, wait for the next one, repeat. Yes, it can get boring. It can, and that's why the creators need to do different stuff. Make it more creative. And they did that with all boost jumping. We didn't like it. I didn't like it. Some people liked it. And then they went back to boots on the ground, and some people still don't like it. And it's what I said. Lack of guns, score streaks, a good creative class system, and fun maps. If they can implement that, I promise you guys, Call of Duty wouldn't even need remasters. They would forget about it. That's what they need. Also, like I said, you're going to discover some old, stuff that you're like, dang, this was really annoying. For example, Modern Warfare Remastered sounded cool. I was hyped about it. But when I started playing it, I was like, yeah, I remember we only had this amount of guns. Oh, that's right. Everyone had the same score streaks, and they were super easy to get. Recon, attack, helicopter, and fire airstrike. That's interesting. You can't even get them again. Like, stuff like that. You kind of started realizing. And yes, they did add more content and stuff, but it kind of ruined the game because of supply drops. So, I don't know, guys. That's my whole thought on remastering games in general, especially Call of Duty. I would say this is more towards Call of Duty because there are some other games that have done it and they do it well. But I feel like Call of Duty just isn't for remastering older games. They're more for making new games, experimenting around, because that's just what they do, and I think they do that best. Of course, guys, this is all my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know. I want to hear you guys' opinions. I would definitely respond to you guys if you are valid and making some pretty good points, and we can all discuss about it in the comments below. I would really love that, because I just want to hear some of you guys' opinions. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching the video. Like this video, subscribe if you aren't already. I do post every other day, and I will see you guys on the next video. Hopefully you have a good
Through the wastelands, through the highways, and